Hey everyone, my name is Jessica. Today I'm going to be doing my instruct and model portion of my lesson plan. I normally teach children, and so my lesson plans are normally a little bit more simple. But this lesson plan I made for more advanced students that are able to conversate a little bit more, which is why my lesson plan is about small talk. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, is everyone ready to begin? Is everyone ready? Ready, great. Okay, today we're going to be talking about small talk. Small talk, okay? Does anyone know what small talk is? Anyone? Maybe? Okay, small talk is when you are speaking with someone that you may not even know. It may be a stranger, it may be someone that you don't know very well, but you have met before. And you're talking about unimportant things, okay? It's in a social gathering, or it can be at the grocery store. It is just an exchange of conversation that does not have a lot of importance, okay? So in different cultures, small talk, acceptable small talk topics are different, okay? So for example, when I lived in Italy, it was very acceptable and common for people to comment about your appearance and how much money you make and very, very personal things, okay? In America, that is not very acceptable, okay? That's not very polite, okay? Does everyone know what polite means? Polite? Polite. Very good. Polite. We want to be polite and respectful, especially of people's personal space and also things that we talk about, okay? We do not want to be too personal with small talk. Okay, so to get us started, I went ahead and I wrote down some examples of acceptable and non-acceptable small talk, okay? So one example is weather, okay? So one thing that you can always talk about is the weather, okay? You can always say, wow, it's very sunny today. That's great. Or, man, can you believe it's raining again? I don't believe it. Okay? Does everyone know how to talk about the weather? Yeah? How's the weather today? What do you guys think? Yeah, it's sunny. Good. Very good. Sunny and hot. Okay? So you can say that. That's very acceptable. You can say that to anyone for small talk. Okay? What about politics? Do you think that you can talk about politics with a stranger or when it is just a small conversation? Probably not. No, okay? This is a big topic and we want small talk, okay? So if you are ever in doubt, you can think of it that way. You want small topics for small talk, okay? Some other things that we don't talk about in America, is the money, or your appearance. Like I said, you never want to say to someone, wow, you have gained so much weight. Okay, that's very rude. Okay, other places in the world that might be acceptable, but here it's not a nice thing to say. Okay, even sometimes complimenting people that you don't really know, sometimes it makes someone feel awkward. So you just want to be careful and remember, it's small talk, okay? Small, you don't want to talk too much, okay? So, I would like for you guys to watch this video on YouTube, okay? I'm going to go ahead and project it behind me. And I want you to really listen and observe the conversation, okay? Try to take note in your mind about things that you think were acceptable and were not acceptable, okay? And the speakers speak fairly quickly, so you're going to have to really pay attention and listen, okay? All right, so is everyone ready? Ready. All right, okay. Okay, did everyone understand the video? Did everyone understand? Sort of. Did you understand everything in the video? Not everything. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I wrote down the script of the video for you guys. I went ahead and typed it up. And I'm going to pass these out. Can you pass those out for me? Great, thank you. And I want you to fill in the blanks, okay? So listen very carefully, even more carefully this time, okay? So that you can write down the blanks, okay? You can fill in the blanks. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start it again, the video. Ready? All right. Okay, did everyone fill in the blanks? Did you guys fill them all in? Yes? Okay, maybe a couple? Do you have a question? Okay. Does anyone know what was the first man's name? Does anyone know when he introduced himself? Jason, that's right, Jason. Good question. Jason, he said that very quickly. Okay. What was something that the second man kept complaining about? Do you remember the word complain? Does everyone? Yeah, to complain. What did he complain about? How hot it was. That's right. Okay, so was that a positive thing or a negative? Complaining. That's very negative. You're right. Good job. Okay. Does everyone understand the video? Yeah? Okay. So now I want to go through some more specifics, okay? All right. Some of the things in the video were correct things to do with small talk, okay? But many of the things that the second man did were not acceptable, okay? Was that easy to see? Was that easy to observe? Yes. Yes, it's kind of obvious, wasn't it? What were some reasons that it was obvious? Body language. That's right. Body language, okay? The second man did some things that were not helpful, okay, in his body language. What was one thing that you guys noticed? Immediately, he did not shake his hand. He did not shake Jason's hand. You're right. That was very rude. Very rude, okay? In America, when someone reaches out to meet you and they reach to shake your hand, it's very, very polite to shake back, okay? If you don't do that, it's very rude and it makes a person feel strange, okay? Because it's a common thing that everyone does. What did he do instead? He touched their shoulders, okay? This is an example of invading space, okay? Invading too close, okay? You do not want to touch other people in small talk, okay? It's not a good thing to do. It's not very polite, okay? Okay, so what was something else that you saw that was right? Let's do a couple things that you saw were right. Right, very good. Jason introduced himself very well. That's right, he introduced himself. And how did he approach the woman in the video? What did he ask her about? That's right, he asked about her business. What did he say exactly? Can someone read that? That's right. How's your business doing? How's it going, right? That's very acceptable. You can talk about your work, okay? But then the second man, which, do we know his name? We don't even know his name. That's not nice. We don't know his name, okay? The second man also talked about his job. Why was what the second man did not acceptable? He only talked about money. That's right. And he was very specific about what he made as far as money goes, right? Okay, that's very, very, very rude. We do not do that. Okay, that's not a good small talk. Okay, that makes people feel uncomfortable. All right, it's not inviting. Okay, and if you notice in the video, how did Jason and the woman respond? They kind of giggled, right? Even their body language, they kind of were taken back. All right. So that's not a good thing to do. We do not talk about money, okay? All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and break into groups, and I want you guys to practice some small talk based on the things that we've talked about, and I'll be around to check on you guys if you need any help, okay? All right, good job.